Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Mystic Butterfly. Sorry I haven't come out with the video more recently. I've just been having a lot of things going on in my personal life. I hope you all understand. I'm coming to you again with a pick a card reading about what is next on your journey. I asked everyone's spirit guides. First of all, let's say a big thanks for them, for helping us through our journey. As I was shuffling the cards, I asked, what is next? What is the next step on our journeys? So pile one has a leopardite jasper. This pile two has an Apache tear. And pile 3 has a malachite. Okay, so we're going to start with, let me just grab a pen so I can do the, you know what, that's fine. So I'm going to start with pile 1, leopardite jasper. Let me just move these to the side. Okay. So for pile 1, let me actually move this here. Pile 1, we have the leopardite jasper. So first we have metal vulnerability. Just show you this a little closer. Then we have waterfall effortless. Ooh. Followed by water spirit, emotions, memory, and life force. Then from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, I have the 9 of Fire. Number 11. And number 8. I will be reading from the guidebook for the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, just because it is one of my newest decks and I'm still not very familiar with it. But I see that for your next steps, I think that opening up to new possibilities and becoming more vulnerable maybe I'm picking up a little bit that maybe you're trying a little too hard to kind of manifest what you want, and maybe trying a little bit too hard with everything. And Spirit is telling you that things will become more effortless and things will flow like the waterfall. Things will start to flow if you become a little more vulnerable, and maybe even more vulnerable with yourself. And here with the water spirit, 4 and 3 is 7. That's a very spiritual number. Emotions, memory, and life force. I think that maybe there are emotions that you don't want to confront, or you don't want to feel. Sorry about that. Or you don't want to feel vulnerable. Vulnerability is extremely difficult to deal with. It's really hard to make yourself vulnerable to others, and especially ourselves. I can relate to this in my personal life. I know it's difficult to become vulnerable and to even admit to myself emotions that I may feel, or things that I may be regretting or resenting. Here I see there's a rose. It's almost like, needing to nurture this vulnerability. There are flowers in a lot of these cards. And I feel like that's needing to grow and kind of flower from within. Water our inner selves, our inner flower, so that it can grow and really nurture ourselves and be vulnerable so that we know what's going on. I feel here, because it's kind of difficult to see, but inside of this egg there's a baby, like a fetus. And I feel like this has to do with our inner child, and maybe some wounds that stem from our childhood. This may be for a few of you guys, but maybe you're wanting to become pregnant or have children, but the lack of vulnerability and trying so hard may be actually getting in the way of that. I noticed some snakes here. It could be possibly that there's either an awakening or something or someone may be trying to prevent this renewal or this rebirth or this new life from coming in. Actually, I'm starting to notice there are frogs in these two here. I feel like this reading is all about rebirth and starting anew. And, interestingly enough, the crystal for this one is in the shape of an egg. And that speaks of rebirth, renewal, new things. So I'm going to read from the guidebook the key phrases and key words for these cards. So let me just go quickly. The Nine of Fire. Attainment, fruition, inspiration, creation, ease, simplicity, detachment, and restrictions. Some key phrases are a time of fruition and attainment. Move through life with confidence. Do not seek praise or affirmation. Give your best every time. Simplify your life. Remove obstructions and restrictions. Once you have finished, move on. Knowledge and experience bring ease. And something that I was picking up actually is that it could be that telling people that you want to have a family or you want to attain something is actually what's getting in the way because, evil eye. People start to think things and that really affects us in this reality, in the 3D. Thoughts become life, thoughts become action. So number 11 is actually healing. Healing, release, purification, forgiveness, transformation. To be human is wounded. Nurture passions and seek pleasure. Authenticity, honesty, and laughter. Find the source of dis-ease and distress. You need to forgive. Do what's necessary to increase well-being. Do not dwell on the unchangeable past. Seek treatment. Do not be afraid. Do not allow your pain to hurt others. Those are just some of them. Oh, and 8. Before I forget, which I almost did. That's death and rebirth. See, I was talking about this already. Endings, beginnings, cycles, transformation, transmutation, change, and growth. Let go of the past. The future is unknowable. Change is unavoidable. There is no going back. Allow yourself to mourn. Death/rebirth is a gradual process. Shed your skin, the dark night of the soul. Allow innocence to be reborn. Focus on the short-term future. There might be a change in beliefs, attitude, or behavior, and everything has its season. And just to get a couple of confirmation cards, I'm going to pull some cards from my Alice deck. Any cards to confirm or to help with pile 1. 8 of Swords. I feel like you're feeling trapped. Feeling like you can't see things, there are secrets. Feeling scared to take that leap of faith. Maybe feeling like things aren't going your way. Maybe you're traditional and things are kind of going in a way that you're not used to. I see here, so with the 8 of Swords, the feeling trapped, not seeing things, the Fool in reverse, not wanting to take that leap of faith, perhaps because of fear. The Moon, speaking about secrets, things that we can't see, darkness, again, the dark night of the soul. The Hierophant in reverse. Maybe, like I said, things aren't going your way, you can't see. You're blind to some things, maybe because of emotions or pain. With the Page of Cups, I see perhaps maybe someone is coming with an offer or even having to do with your emotions and not really looking at it, avoiding it. And that's harmful in the long run. I see here that perhaps taking the time to really dig deep, get yourself out of this 8 of Swords because, we can't see what's going on. And this not acknowledging and ignoring our inner self, our inner wounds, our inner child, our emotions, is what's keeping us from freeing ourselves of these negative thoughts and not taking that leap of faith, not moving forward. I think that if we would take the time to be vulnerable, things will become more effortless and won't be so difficult. Okay, pile 3. That's all I'm getting. I apologize. Pile 1. Maybe pile 3 will resonate with you as well. Who knows? They always say slip of the tongues aren't always an accident. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. I hope you all much love and light and that everything will be okay. Bye. Alright, so now for pile 2 with the Apache tear. Place them right there. I have Blessings, Rainbows, Dragonfly Emergence, What's Your Solstice Reflection, I have the Dolphin Collar, Pure, Joyful Friendships, Loving Help. Then we have 24, the 10 of Air, and the 2 of Air. Hope you guys can see those. Okay, so I see here that there may be a blockage in the emergence of blessings and reflection. I think that perhaps in order to receive these blessings, you need to reflect. In order for things to emerge, we need to be grateful for what we already have. Be grateful for the things that we do have. Yes, there may have been pain. There may have been darkness. But with darkness comes light. I see here a lot of butterflies. Especially in this card, I see a heron, a wolf, a turtle. Maybe you connect with animals a lot, or animals are around you. We also have a dolphin here, dragonfly. I feel like maybe there's a lot of pain, a lot of grief, feeling like things were taken away from you. And Spirit is telling you to be grateful for what you do have, even if it's small. Be grateful for living another day, for taking another breath, to have a meal, a bed to sleep on, a roof over your head, anything. Blessings will emerge. There's an unfoldment that's going to happen. Reflecting upon what we do have and even acknowledging what we lost. Asking others for help. It doesn't make us weak to ask for help. It's actually it takes so much strength to reach out to our friends or our loved ones or family members or therapists or anyone that we have that can help us. To kind of reflect and give us like a way of, exchanging ideas and saying, let's say, for example, oh, I feel so bad today, I'm really depressed. Well, we have days like that and it's okay. We can try and see what blessings have come today to help us move forward and to get through that day. Even if you need to say, okay, please help me get through the next 5 minutes, the next hour, the next day, whatever will help. Here I see that perhaps there are friendships around you that are true, genuine friends that really care about you. And with the Apache tear is helps a lot of times with grief, with negative emotions, with releasing those things. Just because I'm running low on time and I still have one more pile to go. What's going on here? So this card speaks of faith. Again, yes, having faith in yourself, believing in yourself, being confident, trusting others, surrendering to the pain and letting yourself cry it out, releasing it. You matter. You're not alone. You're worthy. And feeling like you're not, it's just keeping you in this stagnation. It's not letting you emerge. So with the 10 of, what is this? 10 of air. I see here it says individuation, so basically, having potential, a time to be independent, saying, like, letting go of that mask that we put on for others, walking your own path, seeing your own potential, time to grow up and leave home. So emerging, being your true self. And with the 2 of air, it says everything has an opposite. There's duality, polarities. Embrace an open mind. And sometimes everyone can be right. And there's always 2 sides to a story. I'm going to pull a couple of cards from my Alice deck to perhaps confirm something here. Okay, obviously these want to come out. Yes, again, 5 of Cups, mourning, but it's in reverse. Yes, we lost some things, but look at what we still have. We still have 2 cups. You know, not everything is lost. And with the Emperor here, I see that perhaps being authentic and taking control of your life. You know, you're not alone. This Emperor here is surrounded by people or animals. It's not alone. It has support. I would look up perhaps or pay attention to any birds that you see. I feel like birds are around you a lot and may help you. Guys, I apologize. I'm probably going to have to make a part 2 for pile 3 because my memory card only gives me 20 minutes of recording time and I have reached those 20 minutes. But just to finish up here, I see a lot of third eye. Listen to your intuition. You know, your intuition is correct. It's not going to let you down. You know, there's always a yin to the yang and a yang to the yin. There's always dark and light and dark. You can't have one without the other. Yes, there will be pain, but we need to move on. You know, this stagnation, it's going to lead to feelings of resentment, feelings of pain and hatred. And that's not in our best interest, and it's not what our higher selves want. So, yeah, I feel like blessings are on the way, and we just need to take time to reflect on what we really want, on what we really need, on what we believe, and let go of others' opinions of us, and stop letting others dictate our actions. Okay, guys, that's all I have for pile 2. I wish you all love and light and many, many blessings. And if you like this reading, leave a like. Subscribe if you'd like. I will try to upload more often. I'm personally going through a lot of difficult changes right now, and it's been difficult. But see you in part 2 for pile 3. Stick around.